Welcome YouTube fans to a tutorial that will bring you coverage on how we remake and remix all of our music that's made by other people. Give credits to the artists and who wrote the songs and lyrics themselves. But we're changing the music that's come out now to a different genre because I realized since there's universal chord progressions, we can use the same song, just change it up a little bit and put a different artist on it and get him signed or do something, get him to do something with his life or her life. Today is going to be at least 15 minutes, I guess. See if I can do at least 15 minutes on how I'm going to remake Apologize to change it from the pop style genre it's in to not a hardcore rap but a lyrical rap. And what we're going to do is we're going to use just the cover music, which I have on the right side of my screen, that was made by Ryan Tedder, and it's also copyrighted by Sony ATV Tunes LLC. I just want to give credits to these guys who made this possible for me to download and to use in the studio. I also want to give credits to FL Studio for making 11 products, 11 versions of their product. It's pretty good that they have keep going fixing bugs and minor tweaks to make sure a producer or an artist could do what they need to do and have all the tools they need right there in their hands. Alright, so we're going to start off by doing it this measure by measure. I'm not going to go in and explain any tedious things. We're just going to go in and basically show you how to get this started. You don't have to have any music theory, since there's a Google out here, Yahoo, Bing, search, whatever you want to do. You can search up anything, just put in your specific words what things look like, and you'll find it. Somebody has put it there. But me, I already know what this is, and I already know how to get it started. So right now, I start with the complicated part, which is the moving notes, which is the multiple notes per staff, per measure. And it's not hard duplicating this and putting it on the piano roll. It does take a lot of time though if your eyes doesn't adjust to the small. But on my screen I can just zoom in here and tell the notes from what notes. Alright, so what we're doing here right now, and I do apologize for my audio quality, it probably sucks. We'll get that fixed sooner or later. Right now this is what I have to deal with, just for my fans to know what is going on with Till. Okay. Now, you're not going to hear this. This is on a piece of paper. So, thank God we have studios and programs that can read what you put in there. But this is the first part of the rhythm, basically the background melody or the foreground melody, however they want to call it. It's just simple moving up and down from each chord, like you were playing on guitar. But I put in the piano. This is just a simple instrument to start me off with. I can change the instrument later. Alright, and this is what the first beginner sounds like in this pattern. And this is just these two measures here. This is not the whole staff. As you can see, it's just actually all 5 measures. The first beginning, going back to C major. And this is what that's going to sound like. Alright, that's the first 5 measures of Apologize. And basically, it's in cut time, and you can do that and you can change all that because FL Studio starts off in 4/4, which is standard. Alright, you can change that around. I'm going to this little notepad right here, V Project Info. You can set your title and whatnot. You go to Project, go to General, and you look at the time division. It always starts at 4/4. Alright, if you start at 4/4, you have to change the tempo to the matching tempo. But this is what it sounds like at 4/4. Still. And as you can see, it's not in its right measure. These are the measures here. This is the first measure, which is 4 beats and 1 measure. This is not 4 beats and 1 measure. This is 2 beats and 1 measure. This is 1 beat, This is 2. This is 1 beat. This is 2 right here. So we're going to go back and switch it to 2-2 since it is in cut time. That's what that means right here, this little symbol here. That means cut time. Alright, so we're going to go back, general, we're going to put it back in 2-4. Alright, and that's what it should look like. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 beats in this one measure. And as we got it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright? That's how it wants to look. That's how it's going to have to look because that's the way the song was made. I don't want to change the time signature of the song because then it wouldn't be a remake. Well, it would be a remake, but then it wouldn't sound too good. Alright? Tempo is moderately slow. I have that tempo at moderately slow. There's no, hey, there's moderately slow on here. No. You can go through and tap out the tempo from the original song and then put it on here. And I got about 55, so. Alright. That's the first 5 measures. Now, after the first 5 measures, it repeats back to the C major chord, that C minor chord, but the rhythm changes. And what you want to do is just go here. I know I did something wrong. Right there. What you want to do is just take your pattern here, put it there, click, left click on that, and click make unique. And what it will do is just make another pattern of this, and what you do is just go back in and either add notes or take notes away on how it will sound in the next 5 measures. Next 5 measures start here, and what it did was basically add notes on top of the eighth notes that was there. And this is what the next 5 measures will sound like. Going back to C minor to C minor. Alright, now that we got that situated, we have the first, you want to do 5 measures at a time, or how much you want to do at a time. Me, I can deal with 5 measures at a time because it makes a difference in backtracking and seeing what you have messed up on. And the next thing is the bass line. The bass line is going to be very low, very deep, but not too low where you can't understand what the notes are. And it's also simple because it drones out the bass line of the chord. So since this is a C minor, it's going to drone out the C for the first measure. And what I use, like I said, I didn't use a particular instrument right now. I just wanted some bass in it, so I just went to Citrus, which comes with the program, and I used the bass synth. What you could do is just go into bass. Right here is labeled, and I use the first bass synth that's there. All right. Now, first 5 measures, like I said, it's going to be a C, A flat. It's going to go down to E flat, and then it's going to come back down to D major, just D, natural. And then this is what that's going to sound like, and that's going to drone for both all 10 measures. Because this is a simple song, there's not a lot of movement unless it's the words. You know, that's what this is going to sound like. And keep in mind, none of this has been leveled yet. Right now, I'm not worrying about leveling anything. Right now, I just want to get all of this, all 7 pages on here to make it a song. And I also want to switch around the beat. I don't want it to be his beat because we're changing the genre. And when you change the drums, it changes the genre. You change some of the rhythm, you add more instruments, it changes the whole thing. And that's what I want to do. I don't want to redo his whole song and try to make it better because it's already better. It's a hit song. What I want to do is take that hit song and make it another hit song. And since half of the music out here uses the same chord progressions most of the time, it's possible to do that using the basic structure of a song. Alright, so this is what the whole thing sounds like from the first 10 measures, or the first 9 measures, and this is what the whole thing sounds like. Alright, then we got the first 10 measures settled out. Now, these two instruments I'm going to be using half the time, but until I switch to instruments, this is my mixer here. The drums are already going to be set to the first 4 here, so what you want to do is just go in after that and link them to link all of your instruments that you use after the drum set. You want to link everything after that, like so. Insert 5 all the way down to insert 99 more. You don't want to go and put it on insert 1 because that's already set for your kick, your clap, your hi-hat, and your snare. Now, to get this bow set out, when the song came out, it had a beat for this intro. And some of the songs I have on my Facebook page, they start off with no beat. They just start off with the intro, and then it comes with the beat. But right now, we're gonna go ahead and put ourselves a we're gonna do this. We're gonna change it to hip hop. So we're gonna use the hip hop kit I have here, and we're gonna go and figure out which beat we can use. So we're gonna start off with our kicks. And I'm thinking, we'll go with this one for now. I'm not going to take too much time trying to figure out which instruments I want. Alright, now we're going to go with the clap because the snare is going to be in my break beat. So if my hip hop has a clap, snap, put some ambient into it. I'm going to change that for the snap. We're just going to use the snare to overheard the snap just a little bit. We're going to change the hat to something really tiny and very trebly. And then we're going to put our snare here. I think that would sound better. And as I said before, as you can see in the mixer, let me just go ahead and put something here. That's not going to be the beat, by the way. All 4 measures. Like I said, we're just going to be on a mixer. Alright, gonna figure out the beat. We're not going to put the beat in cut time. Alright. We're going to put the beat in 4. So it's going to be 4/4 for the beat. This is not for the whole song, this is for the beat. So I'm going to put it there. I'm going to put that all the way there. And then we're going to come up with the beat. Since we're going to put this in full time, out of cut time. My beat is going to shoot like this. Okay. And I'm going to hit it on an 8th note. Oops. That's there. There we go. Alright. Very simple. I'm going to change it, but right now I'm running low on time, but here we go. We're going to change this around. There's going to be a lot of unique beat patterns to get the song moving around. Right now, this is the first part of the tutorial. I'm not going to waste any more time here. But just to give you a sample of what we're going through and how we're going to change the music around. using the same melody and everything. We could change the melody to also changing the instruments would be a lot better. And it gives a structural point of view of what we're going to be doing in the later years. This has been a Tilt production. Give credits to all the artists who and producers who came in and made this beat and made it possible for us to download the sheet music and basically work our magic on it. All right. You can follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. The links are going to be in the description. Like, comment, and subscribe, and criticize. We love criticism, and give your point of view on how we can make this beat better, and we will put it in the tutorial. All right. See you guys later.